What's happening, Achievers? Ajay Sidhu here from Invincible Achievers. Now, nothing feels as good as health and fit feels. So what we need to be thinking about right this moment of time is actually getting fit. We need to focus on getting fit and healthy. Now, there's two separate parts here, and I've discussed this previously. There's health and there's fitness. We know, you probably heard of stories of athletes that are absolutely fit, runners, footballers, that die of heart attack. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger, who was Mr. Olympia 8 times, had a heart bypass. That is amazingly fit, but health comes before fitness. What we think about is what we look like for others. We're gonna forget that. Forget what other people think, because if you have 100 people in the room, you're gonna have 100 different opinions and 100 different views from different angles. What you want to do is how you feel. You look great. Know that you look great. Feel the feeling of being great. But if you want to feel that much better, because there's always room for improvement, then we should be focusing on our health and what can we do to actually focus on our health, to make ourselves feel good, to give ourselves a treat, is number one, what we need to do is focus on our breathing, because breathing without breath, guys, we're dead. So the way we breathe is completely wrong. We breathe from the top part of our chest most of the time. If we have an anxiety or we're upset, anger, we're pumping away from our chest. But that's something that we want to just get rid of. We want to have deep diaphragmatic breaths. Once we're getting more oxygen to all of our cells, our body, it can function much better and we feel better. That's why whenever we're having like emotional down spirals, we need to just take a breath. Look somewhere else, take a huge breath, fill up your tummy as big as possible, hold the breath so the oxygen can be transported around, and then release the breath. And also the way we release the breath makes a huge difference, because breathing in and oxygenating the entire body is fantastic, because we're purifying the body. But then when we're releasing it, we want to activate the stagnated lactic acid in our body. So make sure we're taking deep diaphragmatic breaths. That's so important. That's number one. Number two, water. Drink water. Recently, I've been eating my food from 12 o'clock onwards, and it has really improved. Initially, I was like, no way can I last until 12 o'clock. I need to eat. I'm hungry. But I just changed it. I tried it. Now I had the opportunity to try it. I tried it out. In the morning, I drink a big glass of water. Then I have green juice. So I grind up cucumbers, avocados, drink that down, and then drinking constantly water until 12 o'clock. And then I have a water porridge. My energy's just shot up, and the feeling that I have is fantastic. Everyone should try that. Okay, so that's number one is oxygen. Number two, drinking lots of water all the way through the day. Get it ready first. I mean, I use the Voss bottles, so just fill them up, put them up, make sure that they're ready there for you, so that you got your water, you got your oxygen, you got your water. The next thing we need to be thinking about is our nutrition. We need to be eating more alkalizing food. So lots more greens. Now there's lots of foods that are acidic. We need to be focused on having lots of salad to neutralize the acidity in our body. Now we do have deposits of alkaline to actually alkalize the food. But what happens is when that gets deprived because we're eating too much acidic food, then the acid is flushed into the fat cells, and then the body starts retaining fat on our cells to make sure that the body's protected, to get rid of all the acid. So this shoves it in there and blocks it up. And that's where we start feeling lethargic. We start feeling tired. That's something that if we start eating more alkalizing food, less acidic food, it helps our body. The body realizes, we don't have that much poison anymore. Let's flush out the fats, and it gets rid of it. So the other thing that we can do in the next part is aerobic exercise. Now there's two types of exercise we can do. One is anaerobic, where you're picking up weights or you're holding your breath, really pushing hard. That is causing a lot of acidity in your body. Aerobic exercise, you're breathing, you're pumping your body, you're pumping the lymphatic system around. And if we can have a conversation whilst we're exercising, that's aerobic, because you're breathing and you can can talk. Make sure you're breathing, number one, oxygen, number two, aerobic exercise, and nutrition is the 4 fundamental secrets of a good and fantastic health and feeling great. Because guys, everyone has 100 wishes, but an unhealthy person only has 1 wish, and that's to be healthy. So let's not get to the point where we're just wishing for that one health. Let's get to the point where we can make 100 wishes and have the energy to go out and make it real. Keep achieving, keep spreading the love, take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.